Welcome back. Today we take a look at how much progress we made last night. Let's get started. Alright, so here is the new environment I built just for the sake of having a nice little background. We have the Knight Industries Research and Development up there, and we have the car and all of its junk right now spread out on the floor. So where did we get last night? Well, when we last left, I was kind of working on the console in here. Now, if I get in here, I'm not going to be able to get out, but this is what it looks like currently when it's off. You'll see there's a lot of glowing here. We have the mouth. We have lights here and lights here, as well as the RPS all lit up. And then we have some blank screens here and some blank screens here. Not sure if these are going to stay here, but for right now they're just up there for placeholders. And so this is what it looks like right now with the car off. So let's jump back out. Alright, so we jumped out into the editor because I want to show you just how it's working right now. So if I go into kind of this mode here, we have a sequencer right here, and all of these are sequenced output. If I click on this, you'll see it has timer speed, and then we have E1. This actually should have an on, but I never did that for some reason. But anyways, on and off. So this is what second it goes on. This is what second it will go off when it's toggled. So it has up to 10 of these, I believe. Yes, 10. Let's go ahead and jump in, and we can kind of see the mess. So it's using, because I wasn't sure, I probably need to rewrite this. It's not reliable right now. So when it turns on, it's using timers to toggle on the events in order. So it comes over here, and then there's probably a mess inside this Lua script that I haven't looked at, and it's going through, and depending on where the timer is, it's firing the event. So that's how it works right now. I'm probably going to rewrite this. I don't like how it's not being dependable right now, but for right now I have that. Okay, let's go and click on this guy, and this is our KITT dashboard. And so the KITT dashboard is set up, where is it at? Set up where the event timer is passing in different events that are happening. And so if we look at our first Lua, we'll see the startup happens with the power, and it sets those kind of things for auto, normal, and pursuit mode, etc., etc. And so it's setting all these and passing them into the other Lua blocks, which are in turn down here drawing all of my instrument panels, and all of these SBs, whatever, are transparencies being set for the dashboard on some portions. And then if we go, just to confuse you even more, if we come down here, no, that's the RPM. I think it's down, maybe down here in this Lua. Maybe it's one of these. Alright, so and the other way I am doing things, just to show you, if I haven't confused you already, we have rectangles and their color is set to black, and the transparency is set to 245, which is like, you know, I don't know, 10% or 5%. And so it's see-through. And so what it's doing here is it's going and it's using this T1 to change the position of the rectangle, and that's covering the colored rectangles. And then if we look up here, I made my own little ping pong. Where is the little ping pong? Here's the ping pong. And so what it's doing is it's moving back and forth this rectangle, and then as it reaches its point where it wants to be, it sets a new number to randomly generate. And if we come up here, you see the random number generator, and we're rounding off as well, so it's nice and flat. So what does all that mean? I will show you. Let me go ahead and load it up. Alright, so if we come on over here, and let's turn this on. Alright, so again, this is the cockpit off, but there's still lights on. But if we hit this button right here, watch what happens. Alright, so all of these are kind of using different variables to set when they turn on. So if you saw, when it first comes on, the power comes on, the RPM, fuel, and ignition, and then these little yellow dots will come on, and then the bars will start generating the random animation for just visual effects, not doing anything. We have down here, and although I can't put the text for these three buttons, the first one is auto mode, second one is normal, and third is pursuit. And if we come over here and click auto, you'll see it switches to auto, go into pursuit mode, goes into pursuit, and we also are setting this down here so you can see it change right there. And of course when you turn it off, now we're turning off the toggle again, and it's going to shut down. The engine's going to stay on because it takes forever to go down, but it is slowly turning off. And then this one right here is counting back down. Those are actually ejection lights, but I kind of animate them just for fun. So, okay, so you see the engine slow down. So let's turn it back on again and watch the effect on the lights here. Okay. There it goes. And then the other ones start working. So that is where I am right now. So what I'm going to be doing is hooking up the miles per hour, the battery level, because this thing does run on batteries, and then all of these will be turned off. Let's see, let's go ahead and turn those off. So all of these will turn off when the engine is not on. Turn off, turn off, turn off. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So all of these will be off, these will be off, all of this will be off. The mouth should not be wide open like that, of course. And the RPS. And then what will happen is when I turn these on, and this one kind of does it, well, not really, but you'll see that this green one is lit up, this yellow one is lit up, and then we have the red off. And so what will happen is if any of these are usable buttons, it will have them grayed out. If they're not used, they'll be red, I guess. And maybe I will not brighten this. I'll probably put this lower. And then only the ones that are bright are actually pressable or toggleable or pushable. I guess pushable is a good word. And what they'll do is different things. So in the car, we had, I think turbo boost was, I think it was this one. Not sure. So if you hit turbo boost on this, it'll go. On here right now, if I hit, I think 1? No. Oh no, I unhooked it. So right now it was hooked to the number keys for turbo boost, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put them there, but I may just leave them on the seat. So that is where we are right now. We're going to be darkening this and working on the voice so that we can, when we use the arrow key, that will allow us to animate this. And that's for, you know, just movie effects basically. And then of course we have some monitors that have to come over here, and then all of this mess that I can't see out there has to be moved either into a remote location, or some of it has to be placed inside the car. So we will see what happens. Alright, well that's the KITT update for today. I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this, and I will probably go ahead and release a spotlight video either later today or tomorrow. So that's it. I will see you next time. Bye!